You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Hey,
great.
Derek.
Are we gonna have nicknames for each other each episode?
You're
I think
great.
we should.
You're great.
I'm Underboob. That's the original. That's the OG. So you're Nev Nips. I'm
great.
Underboob.
Oh wait, let's not give away the studio production value we have here.
Pretty low.
You're probably going to sing anyway, so you might as well just use
That's
that
a
part,
good
you
point.
know? Okay.
We're gonna keep you around on the podcast for a while,
I don't think you're in charge of that.
listeners.
Oh, okay. Did you start it?
I started it.
You're the worst.
You're the greatest.
Again,
You're great.
Just kidding.
You're the best.
best. You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
You're
great.
great. You're great.
You
You're
are great.
You're great.
Today's
When
not
you
a
say
day.
it like you're
Today
like
is not a day for conjunctions.
being
You are
accused.
great.
You are like just the two letters.
Yeah.
You are
No,
great.
like Youare. We're all about grammatical
Oh,
correctness
you
on the
are.
show. Yeah.
Got it. You are
'Cause usually
great.
we're apostrophed up, but not today.
Yeah, because
We're
you're
letting
great.
we're letting our hair down.
You're great.
I'm Monica Nevi,
I'm Mike Coletta.
and welcome to our podcast.
It's called The Hug Life.
It's called Hug Life. We're making a lot of eye contact. We're
And
sitting on a
you're
couch.
a hug bug.
You are a hug.
What the fuck?
What was that? Was there a ship that just pulled into the city?
Yes.
Even though we're not on the coast, we're in the Pan. That's what I call Panorama City now. The Pan.
Oh,
Yeah, because
Pantown.
Pantown.
Got it. All right. Well, welcome to
Welcome to the
podcast.
Welcome to the emergency vehicle cast. It's not the emergency vehicle
I don't
sounds.
think they're going to be able to hear it, but
I can hear it in the headphones, but I mean,
oh really?
yeah. So whatever
Something
happens.
happened yesterday, really close to the microphone while I was using it, and it didn't show up. On
Was it a fart?
No, my computer made a noise.
What was the noise it made?
Doop.
It's a good
But
job.
you can't hear it in the background of the video, so it's all good.
It's good. Is there a career
Bitch.
for? Okay, that was unnecessary,
Sorry.
but that will play into our quiz later.
Yeah.
Is there a job where your job is to recreate noises that things make, so people will know what it is?
Maybe like
Like-
a voiceover, like sound effect.
Yeah, like
maker.
a Foley with your mouth guy.
Foley with your mouth.
Foley
guy.
with your mouth.
That's probably what it's called.
Foley with your mouth.
Foley with your mouth guy.
Hi, I'm the Foley with your mouth guy. You guys hired me to be here today to
You
make
guys might
siren
know
noises.
me as the Foley with your mouth guy.
That's right.
Okay, let's get this.
How about you
get this happy
give me
cast
give
going.
me a really good plug right now.
What?
Like a really good plug. Like plug one of the things we normally plug, but do it as best as you possibly can.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Hey guys, you know when you're feeling down and you're not sure what's going on, and you're like, I think I'm great, but I'm not sure, and you just need that little reminder. What if during that time you were wearing a T-shirt that said you're great, and then whenever you go into the bathroom or anything, boom, there you go, and you'd be like, oh my gosh, I am great. And you know where you can find these? Online, we sell them.
Dude, you're doing so good.
I am doing
stopped
good.
in the middle
I
of
didn't
it.
stop. That
You
was
chuckled.
the end.
You chuckled.
We sell them.
You broke character. You Jimmy Falloned all
You
over
guys
that. I'm
can
just
buy
kidding.
our Hug Life podcast t-shirts. MonicaNevi.com. There's a new button that says buy my stuff. Go on there. We got a red shirt that says you're great on it.
Uh-huh.
People love it when you wear those, by the way.
Yeah.
And then we got a gray shirt that says the Hug Life chose me.
That's nice.
Yeah, and you can purchase those online.
I really like that. That was a good plug.
Yeah, if you go to my website and there's a pop-up for an email list, you should definitely sign up for it because you get a discount.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, good
And
job.
other cool stuff. Okay, you go.
All right. Hey, Hug Bugs. Are you ever at home and you don't want to leave home, but you need to get something within 1 to 2 days, or even now if you're in the correct city? Have you tried Amazon.com? Have you tried going to huglife.com, clicking on the banner, and then shopping as you normally would?
HugLifePodcast.com.
Shh. Dang it, I was doing so well.
You were doing really well.
I was
Sorry.
trying to do it like an NPR style plug.
Okay, rewind until that part.
Hey, Hug Bugs. I don't know how to start except from the beginning.
Okay.
Are you ever at home? Are you ever at home and you're like, I need something right now or in 1 to 2 business days? Go to huglifepodcast.com, click on our banner, and shop as you normally would. It helps the show out and gives us a little kickback. And we use that for the podcast, for like hosting and stuff.
Yeah.
And you could get yourself a nice Christmas sweater because it's coming up now. Halloween's over.
Yeah, it is. Or Thanksgiving.
Or a
You
Thanksgiving
could get
smock.
a
Thanksgiving
thermometer, a poultry thermometer.
smock. A poultry thermometer.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Or I'm sure you could find like a deep fryer or something crazy on there too.
Oh, you could deep fry your turkey?
Yeah.
Or you could get a Thanksgiving smock. I'm going to stick with that.
Or you could just start your Christmas shopping, your holiday shopping.
Oh, yeah. Shop on
Hanukkah presents.
Get your Hanukkah presents. Get your Kwanzaa gifts.
Yeah. Why? You get them now. And then you can, did you know this? You can have them mailed to
the person?
Yeah,
Gift
wrapped.
Yeah.
Or where you're going. So if you're like traveling home for Christmas instead of taking it on the plane or whatever,
you can just ship them
you
to
can
that person's
ship them
house.
straight to that person's house.
Yeah.
Still wrapped though, so that they can't see what it is.
That's a great thing. It's
That's
a beautiful
great.
thing. Let's do that.
HugLifePodcast.com.
Yeah.
Banner, Amazon, gifts.
I'm going to
happiness.
be in Seattle over the holidays, and I'm going to ship you something. I'm going to shift you a gift.
In Seattle.
Yeah, it's pre-wrapped.
All right.
Yeah, what do you want?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
Like a can of hot sauce,
Boiled peanuts.
boiled peanuts,
Yeah, can of hot sauce.
a whole
Yes.
can of it.
Okay, once you open the can, you have to use it. You got to
You
dump
gotta
the
use
whole
it, all
thing.
of it.
Dump the whole
It's
thing
actually a
in.
really small can. It's like
Oh.
an inch long.
Got
It's like
it.
a little bitty can.
Oh, like the mini Tabasco bottles.
Yeah, it's like that.
That size.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a one serving use.
Yeah, I'm into that.
You into it?
Yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
gonna send it to you pre-wrapped. You're the best.
You know what else you can do
What
using
can you do?
These fancy computers?
What can you do using fancy
You
computers?
can actually, I don't know if a lot of people know this, you can go on iTunes and rate and review
Really?
our podcast, The Hug Life.
Oh.
And you can subscribe to it so that they'll just send it to you each week. There you go. It's right there. Your
I've
dose of
never heard
happiness.
us mention that before.
No, neither have I.
Why have we not mentioned that until
I don't
just
know. I
now?
think more people would probably review it if we mentioned it.
Yeah, if we mentioned you should go to iTunes and rate and review and subscribe. You can do it on Stitcher too.
Yeah, there you go. I knew there was
can do it
another
on
one.
Stitcher. Good job, you guys.
This was fun. I liked it.
You like it? Professional ad time?
Yeah. You can like our fan page and follow us on Twitter or Instagram, or we both have Snapchat now. I have Snapchat.
I have Snapchat too. What's your
Snapchat.
username? Is it just Monica Nevi?
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
What's yours?
It's like Catamaran 360. It's my Xbox Live gamer
Oh.
tag. Because I didn't know. I thought when I
Can
got,
you just search by people's names? Though?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
So I got Snapchat early.
I told you that like my phone like has every number because I got a new phone, right? It's got every number that I've ever had pretty much. And then it like added a bunch of people on Snapchat, but under the name I have it saved as. So if it's someone's old number, but now it's like someone else has that phone, their name is like my friend Cliff. He's actually like a teenage girl like on Snapchat, and I don't know how to like change it. So it says Cliff, and then like it'll just be like just little girl like sad about her boyfriend or whatever.
My
and I'm like,
boyfriend left me.
fuck. Yeah, I don't know how to change them. Can you change it to just say like sad little girl or whatever?
Sad little girl. Don't Snapchat that sad little girl. We have two options. You can either plug the shows or you could plug someone's butthole. What would you rather do?
I think I'm gonna go shows.
Shows?
Could I plug someone's butthole with my shows?
Yeah, sure. Go,
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do that first.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Get your buttholes ready. November 3rd, we are both at the Woodley Lakes golf course. That's what it's called
Yeah.
in Van
We're
Nuys.
going to be golfing. We're not doing comedy. I'm
Yeah, we're going golfing.
going to hit the links.
There's a bunch of people on that show and some awesome.
Humongous Celtic Jason, former guest
Yes,
of the podcast,
Jay
is on that show.
Hollingsworth. Earl Skankle is on
Ooh,
it.
yeah.
Steve Simone is on it.
Ooh.
It's going to be a great job.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's at 7 p.m. Then November 8th, I'm at Flight's Beer Bar. Actually, I don't know if these
That's a
are
great
all
show.
right. November 13th, I'm doing the Sunday sessions at this mansion in Brentwood. November 15th, I'm at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room doing stand-up on the Roast Battle Show. November 16th, I'm at the Hollywood Laugh Factory. And then November 17th, I'm at the Comedy Palace in L.A.
Ooh, okay. November 2nd, I am at Red's Bar and Saloon in San Diego doing comedy. November 3rd, I'm on the aforementioned golf show with you.
Mm-hmm.
You and me. November 6th is Daylight Savings Time. It's a note in my phone, but it's not a show. Oh, November 8th, Election Day. This is really throwing me off right now. Oh, there's a lot of holidays coming up. November 13th.
Is Election Day a holiday?
It's listed. It's like
It's a day of rejoicement
it's
this year.
in the iPhone calendar. Is
I
why
see.
it's throwing me off. It's got a dot. The next year after that is November 13th. I am at the First Time Funny show at Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank, California.
Cool.
And then I go to Tampa for like a while. I'll be in Florida if you guys want to hang out in Florida.
Anybody else hanging out in Florida?
Anybody else in Florida?
All right. Are we good? What else? Do we need to plug anything?
I think that's everything. I think we pretty much nailed it. You can email us at huglifepodcast@gmail.com.
You can do that.
You can like our Facebook page.
I said that.
You can just like a picture of Monica's on Facebook if you want to make her feel good.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Or Instagram or any of those.
Yeah, you could do that.
Like. I don't
think...
Oh.
I was just going to say, I don't think you can change your Snapchat username once it's done. That's what's lame about it.
Oh, were you thinking maybe you'd change it?
I got Snapchat when it started and no one was using it, and I stopped
we get it.
doing
You're cool.
Well, it felt like really cool because I was on something for the first time, which
Just
never
kidding.
happens.
Yeah. Okay.
Just kidding. I'm not cool.
With
Oh God.
No, I'm just kidding. That you're should be upset. Anyways.
Can I say the new thing that you're doing now to me, to everyone, so they share what you're doing to me?
Which one?
With how I'm bad at video games.
Oh, yeah.
If I just am playing video games, you're like, oh, 'cause you're such a bad nerd. You're really terrible at video games.
Whenever they die, I'm like, oh, I thought you were good at this.
I don't
you suck.
I don't ever make fun of you ever.
What are you talking about?
I don't think I do.
You called me. Never mind.
What did they call you?
When I was sick the other day, it was really funny, but it did hurt my feelings. And I was like trying not to talk to you guys because when I'm sick, I am a bitch. And so I was like, I'm sorry. I don't feel good. And I'm kind of a bitch when I'm sick. And you were like, how often are you sick?
That was kind of funny.
And I was like,
though.
damn it. It was
you
funny.
set yourself
but I was like,
up for it.
I know. It was pretty good.
I really nailed it.
Okay, let's talk about. I have a couple of lexical embraces.
Ooh, I think I actually have a lexical embrace too, but let me see if I can find it real quick.
Okay, I'm going to go Joseph, Hugbug Joseph, for tweeting me that Earl Thomas hug because where I was watching it hadn't changed the Seahawks game yet, so I didn't even see it. So
I missed it too.
Yeah, so Joseph luckily tweeted it to us and was like, "Oh, he must listen to the podcast," which obviously isn't true. But and then I tweeted Earl Thomas that he can have a T-shirt if he wants.
Ooh.
I'll send it to him. If anybody knows his size, let me know.
He's a regular sized person.
He's short, but I don't know how buff he is. You know,
He's pretty buff, probably.
Yeah,
I mean, he's no like me or Mitch Burrow, but he's pretty buff.
does buff just mean you wear a bigger size T-shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. So lexical embraces to Joseph and Earl Thomas. What do you got?
Oh, you know what? I think I was wrong. I think I already lexically embraced him a couple of weeks ago. It did. It was that I was thinking about that Twitter thing doing. It was like Breast Cancer Awareness Week, and Aaron said the thing about do research charities, which I already did like 2 weeks ago. So I'm really bad at this. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking there's one thing I want to talk about before we start positive spinning, and you kind of have a lexical embrace from that. I think. I think this is maybe me just projecting this.
Oh,
but
I did get a funny news story, but never mind. I'm going to move on.
Well, yeah. Do you want to do good news first, or do you want to talk about the Twitter poll?
Oh, let's do good news first.
Okay.
Because I really want to get into the Twitter poll because it was very.
I just
interesting.
posted a very extensive blog about it. So.
I know. Oh, I noticed.
Did you read it?
No.
Well, then you don't know.
I just saw it and I was just like, I'll read it later. Oh my God.
Amazing.
That's what I sound when I think about it. Oh, whatever. Okay. You ready?
Hey guys. Good news.
That was great.
Thank
really
you.
Good. Dad of the year takes daughter trick-or-treating on a plane.
What?
This poor girl didn't get to go trick-or-treating. Was really bummed because they had to go on a flight. And so the dad put notes on everyone's seat with a piece of candy.
And he's like, give this to her?
Give this to her. I'm trying to read the note. Okay. How do I read the note again? Sorry.
What if it just ended up being like a really shitty flight and it was like turbulence the whole time so she couldn't do it?
She's like, oh no.
Sorry. Devil's advocate. Let's do this.
All right. Sorry, I have to open the page. Oh gosh, it takes okay. The note says, "Happy Halloween. My 3-year-old daughter Molly was bummed that she wouldn't be able to go trick or treating this year due to this flight. So I decided to bring trick-or-treating to her. If you are willing, when the little donut comes down the aisle, because I think she was dressed as a donut, please drop this into her basket. You'll be making her Halloween. If you're unwilling, no worries. Just pass the treat back to me. Thank you.
Why
much.
is just eat it yourself not on there?
I don't know. I did think that was kind of weird. But
What if you wanted to sleep and so you just like put it on your shoulder or something?
yeah. Is that how you sleep?
Yeah.
You said when I sleep I purr. Is that true?
You snore.
But I purr at first.
We decided that purring was snoring.
Like that? Okay. A Kentucky dentist set up a mobile dental clinic so he could drive around offering free dental care to disadvantaged children in Appalachia. Isn't that a cool story about dentistry?
Yes.
I love anytime someone does free stuff, free
Yeah.
dentistry.
That's the
hardest part about this article is
Rich,
knowing
you
where
gotta
Appalachia
give it
was.
down, give it down.
But this takes place in Barberville, Kentucky.
Oh,
Dr. Edwin Smith is his name.
I gotta stop looking at it.
What are you looking at?
It was Facebook and just dumb shit was coming up. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I didn't mean to do that.
Local high school football coach adopts homeless player as his own and gives him a new lease on life.
Is this The Blind Side?
It's very much like The Blind Side. It's kind of really it's
guess he's the
it's to the
coach.
point where I'm just like, is this The Blind Side part? Because The Blind Side happened like a long time ago, but this is another one.
Right. Which is okay, though. Maybe he wouldn't have thought about it had Sandra Bullock never crushed that movie.
Mm-hmm. He says we are literally living in The Blind Side movie. Is the
There
third
you go.
quote, so.
That's nice. Is he a
Isn't that
good
nice?
player, too?
I think he is a good player. It doesn't really say much about him being a player. It is on Northwest Preps now. East Valley football. Is it Washington?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, I never caught that when I was reading this. I don't know. He said in his sophomore year, he bounced around living with 4 different families and being homeless at times. Yeah, but this coach took him in and is helping him out, living with him. It's so nice. It makes me feel good.
Nice. That's great.
You're great.
Way to go.
You're wonderful.
All right.
And then there was, that's everything.
That's it. That was good news.
Yep.
Great job, Mike.
Thank you, Momo. Next one.
Let's do it. We can talk about the poll.
The poll, like me being a stripper.
It's just as upsetting, yes.
Aw.
No, this is
You're gonna ruin your
our
bachelorette
Twitter
parties.
poll. Our Twitter poll. I put it up, but
we thought we worked on it together.
yes, I came home from New York after having hung out at a bar with a very drunk gentleman. And by hung out, I mean I was sitting there and he came up and sat next to me. But he actually posed this question.
Oh yeah.
Was if your future self could time travel back to another version of yourself and they offered to perform oral sex on you, what would you say?
Yeah.
And I had some questions for him. I was like, how old am I? What's the age difference? Like that seemed like an important question to ask. You don't want
Meemaw going down on you.
well, you don't want 16-year-old Monica and 30-year-old Monica, and that's weird. But let's see now. So that's why. So we put it as a Twitter poll because I think it's an interesting question. With you, I think I put it as like your current self. Someone in the future comes back to your current self, which I would think most of the people who were paying attention would negate any weird age differences, right? In my head, I was thinking like 30-year-old me coming back now. I was
And
saying
how
yes.
old are you right now?
26.
And so that'd be a 4-year difference. Mm-hmm. So they would have graduated from going down on Monica school by then because it would have been 4 years.
Yeah.
They would come back.
Yes.
That's true. That works.
So some of the things I really expected everybody to be like, yeah,
I was very surprised too, actually.
Right. Whatever. So some people brought up some different things, maybe concerns about their own bodies, stuff like that. Right. Because a lot of people were like, well, how fat am I? And I was like, this is your hypothetical fantasy.
Yeah.
You can be in whatever shape
You could have lost a bunch of weight for all you know.
So I think your lexical embrace should be for Austin because he had a really good answer.
You know what? That might have been actually who I was thinking of.
Okay.
Damn it. So Austin, do you have the tweet? I didn't have it up.
It's on the blog that I wrote, but
It
I know what it is.
It says, in the future, I've been surgically modified to look like me, Coletta. So my answer is obviously yes. Isn't that what it is?
Yes.
I just read that. I just thought of that from memory.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Austin.
But I think he understood.
For blowing me from the future.
No, he's having you blow.
I'm blowing him from
You're
the
blowing
future.
him. Yeah.
But he looks like me.
Right.
Good for him.
But that's and so some other people were getting upset about. It was interesting. It was more divisive than I realized it was
really
going to
thinking
be.
It was good. My guess when this poll came out was maybe like 60-40 yes.
Right.
But it came out being 40-60 no.
No, right. And it went back and forth, though, quite a bit. There was periods of...
Some constructive conversation going on.
I mean, that's what I thought. But Danielle said, she was like, this is ridiculous. Why are people saying no? Then she's like, I'm more experienced. I know what I like. She also said that it would be at least a 10-minute bit about the whole story, which is true. But yeah, there's like, and then, I forget who it was, but it's on there as well. They brought up that you would have to go through as your future self, like the worst rejection ever.
Oh yeah.
Like you still have to be like, hey, I'll go down on you. And then they have to be like, no. Like you have to say no to your poor older self.
Yeah, it sucks.
Right? And what if they already know all the shit that you're going to go through? So what if they're like, trust me, you need this.
You're going to want this.
Yeah, you're going to need this.
It doesn't go uphill from here, buddy.
Yeah. Anyways, I wrote a whole blog about how it connects to the current election.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty ridiculous, but...
You think Donald Trump's like, I would blow myself. I always blow myself.
No, I think he would be more of a conservative, like,
He's like, absolutely not.
Like, I get enough as it is, and kind of thing. But I think Hillary would go down on herself. That's what I think.
You read?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's just my...
Maybe they'll find some emails about that.
Probably. Oh, God. Some people, like, Mitch was surprisingly super anti going down on yourself.
Mitch was?
Yeah. He was, like, really upset about
Should we bring him in right now? I can pause the podcast. We can go get him and bring him in right now and ask him if he wants to do it.
If he wants to do what?
If he wants to discuss this.
I don't really think that's going to work. He's asleep, but...
Oh, he is?
That's what he said. He was going to lay down.
Okay, well, I need to have a really quiet moment right now so I can edit this whole conversation out. You ready? And we're back!
Do it like that. Just think we should have talked about that.
It was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're writing down, edit that out.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to get people hyped up for nothing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I just brought a hype machine, and then the hype machine abruptly shut off. So
I know.
It's upsetting. I had the hype machine all ready to go, and Monica just unplugged it from the wall.
See, I think so. This is what it ends up being: is that there are some flaws in the process because there wasn't a large enough voter turnout. There's only 53 votes
of blowing or going down on yourself.
I mean, yes, people answered the question.
Blowjobs?
No, I said going down yourself.
You did, but do
do
some women go? Will you give me a blow? Even though they're a woman, then they have a vagina.
No one's ever said that. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just wondering. It'd be kind of weird to be like.
Yeah, exactly. What do you? What?
I don't know how
sex
like you
works.
Know that. No, I don't.
Do you ever, with your lady friend, you're like, hey, do you want me to give you a blowjob?
No. Gross. Never. Oh. Now you just made me realize how weird that question was.
Yes, it is.
I might have to edit out more.
Just like, hey, can I blow you? Dude, if anyone, like, you were just laying in bed and a dude rolled over to you, lady hug bugs, and he was like, hey, is it cool if I blow you? You'd be like, get out of my room.
Get out of here, weirdo.
What do you, anyways.
That was a funny question, though.
Smaller voter turnout. There wasn't, I don't think 53 is
53.
1,200 is like the
1,200.
The number.
Well, we need to just make a Facebook poll and have everyone vote in it.
Yeah, because it's only
Mitch did a Facebook poll.
24 hours. Yeah, we'll re-ask it. How about that?
We'll re-ask it on our fan page.
Yeah. Yep.
Booyakasha.
Okay.
It's a hair in my microphone.
Hopefully it's yours.
Probably not.
Yeah, it could be mine actually.
Oh, you use this one?
I used that one yesterday. Yeah.
This is my mic.
It's the nicer one.
I don't want your mouth all over my microphone.
I don't put my mouth on them.
This is how I do it, though. I'm like,
do you do that? I'm going to stop using that one. Anyways, what were the other things? There might have been, I think, some voter fraud.
Oh, really?
Yes, because remember when yes was up by a lot, and then one of the previously mentioned conservative voters, went somewhere else where a bunch of people that hadn't voted were there.
Oh,
Then
do you
all of
see
a
who
sudden it
voted?
jumped up. No.
Do you see who voted?
No, I can't. These are just speculation.
It's all anonymous.
It's rigged. No.
I think we need to do it on our Facebook
There was
page.
something else.
Also,
Oh, you have to be on Twitter to be able to vote.
Oh.
Anyways.
We should do more polls on our Facebook.
Yeah.
Polls are fun,
Yeah.
you know.
Is it last forever on Facebook?
I don't know. Well, we can find out.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll put a little thingy out saying, here's our poll.
Anyways,
About
spectacular analysis
going
of this.
down on
MonicaNevy.com.
people polls. Ladies getting blowjobs from dudes.
It's also, so I titled the blog like the most concerning election poll. Right, like what day you haven't seen, basically. And I posted it on, well, not everything yet, but like Reddit and stuff. And so I know how mad it's going to make people, and that makes me laugh so hard. Being like, oh, what's this poll? What's going on?
Man. At this point, I think
just-
people aren't looking at shit. Like, I don't think people are looking at anything.
I can see how many people look at my website.
Oh, you can? Because we can't see it on ours.
Because I have a jetpack and stuff.
I actually have a lexical embrace, but it's kind of political. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Samantha Bee did a really funny bit on alt-right
Oh,
people,
yeah.
and I really enjoyed it, and it was like everything I think about how terrible and stupid it all is.
She's really funny.
She is, and I never watched
I
her
think
show
that
all
show's
the way.
done really well. There's some other clips that I've really, really liked of hers.
Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of clips, but that one, I saw it this morning, and I'm like, I'm going to wake up to this clip, and it was really good.
I normally don't like send clips to people because I feel like that's like an old person thing to do.
It's like, hey, look at this.
But there's like a couple of hers that I've sent to.
That you really
Yeah, 'cause
enjoyed.
I'm like, this is just so great. Yeah.
You know what I think is great?
Solid.
The poll.
The poll? Yeah, I think the poll is great
It's going
too.
to ask you an important question.
Let's okay, so go to the Hug Life fan page on Facebook. We will put the poll up there.
Put the poll up there for you to poll.
Yeah, and then you vote.
And then you vote about it.
You know, whatever.
Don't
follow
talk
your heart,
about it. Vote about it.
There is a right answer, but there, have whatever you think. I also am interested in other people's reasonings, I guess.
Yeah, we want discussion too.
Okay, so we're still kind of in a political environment right now. Let's start positive
I'm in a
spin.
super political environment all over the place right now.
Is that what you would call our apartment?
It's
A
very
political environment?
There's a lot of movers
It is
and
actually
shakers.
extremely divided at times.
Yeah, it's movers and shakers.
Yeah, no, what our positive spin is.
Oh, yeah.
We got to try and talk positively, specifically about this election, because it'll be over next week.
And you mean the election between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton?
Presidential election.
Yeah. But
Doesn't
we don't have to talk
necessarily-
about us rooting for anybody. We just need to talk about why it's a good thing.
Yes, good things in general.
Well, I
Why?
think-
So, hold on. But it could be the whole, because this whole year has not even been pretty. So,
No.
even some of the primary stuff, if you want.
Okay. I think the United States citizens have never known this much about private email servers in their entire life.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're learning stuff about that.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't even know you could have a private email server.
Yeah, but now you know.
Yeah.
Now you know that.
And now you know not to have one.
You know exactly how that
if
works.
you want to be president.
You know a lot about Benghazi, probably more than you wanted to know about Benghazi. Because of going into big detail, you do learn a lot about the issues, which is interesting.
Maybe it's my age now, but I do feel like
Because you're 68.
more people than I've ever been associated with are paying attention.
Yeah,
People are
that's true.
actually watching the debates and stuff like that. And maybe that's because I'm older now, but I feel like my parents never really watched them or they knew what they were.
I was in Texas when the second debate happened, and my dad was not watching it, and he's like, I don't want to watch that.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, let's watch Monday Night Football instead. It was way better.
I watched all of them, but I'm saying a lot of people actually paying attention and really, I don't know, maybe it's because we have been so argumentative this time that you need your ammo and your facts straight so you don't get messed up in your Twitter wars. But I feel like a lot of people are paying attention, maybe because it's been so crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. That's a very good point you raised.
Thank you very much. I think as far as the primaries go, Bernie Sanders really changed
a lot of stuff.
Well, I'm hoping he continues to do that, but I just think I wasn't a Bernie person necessarily, but I think his presence is extremely important, and he's like pushing everybody on some important issues that they weren't talking enough about before.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
So,
Like, we never really talked. Like, I think a lot more people are more open to the idea of universal government-wide healthcare than they were before.
yes.
Because of it?
I don't know. I mean, I have a narrowed scope of who I'm,
Of who you look at.
really talking
Did
to.
your computer
but,
just make a noise?
Yep.
Oh,
Did you hear it?
I heard it in the headphones. It's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's nice. Could you recreate
I
that noise
think
for me?
it's always important to see like an old Jewish guy. I love old Jewish guys.
You love him?
Yeah. And Hispanics. It's I like that that didn't bother him or anybody really,
Yeah.
which was good.
Another thing that I think is a good thing about it is I think a lot more people are becoming well versed in bad internet resources because of this election.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are learning more about like, oh, this is complete and utter bullshit. Like anything that ends in blogspot.com should not be used as like a
Because I
cited
can
source.
say whatever the fuck I want online.
Yeah.
And I do.
Yeah, you do.
So
Sometimes you do polls about people going down on people. Like,
Yeah.
It's just what you do.
these are
But
more important than
There's been so many like
universal healthcare.
fake facts dropped on like news sites and stuff like that. Like there's news sites using facts they got from blogs. And you're just like, this isn't right. And so people are learning more about media and
That's good. Well, and I think that like I think maybe all of this in general will make politicians a little bit more careful of the shit that they're doing.
Yeah.
Not just the email thing, but like, they pull up stuff about Trump from years before.
Yeah.
And you have access to that now. Before you didn't have access to that.
People are,
So
like, pulling things. It's just like how people go through people's Twitters like and go way back.
yeah, exactly. Which is
nuts.
It's unfortunate and silly sometimes, but also you got to be careful about what you're saying if you want to be.
Don't make dumb jokes.
Yeah, and you should
Or
just
racist jokes or sexist jokes.
just be confident in what you're putting out there. If it's a good joke, then put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Right, maybe even just a good thing to say, not a dick thing to say.
yeah, don't be a dick.
Don't
That's a good thing about
dingle
this election.
fritz.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dingle fritz if you want to. Don't do
what
it.
else? What's something good about the Trump family?
The Trump family?
Yeah,
All
together.
That's really hard. That's a really hard thing to say,
Mm-hmm.
I think this election has done like a lot about deciding what like how people look at rich people.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, because both Hillary and Trump are uber rich,
Mm-hmm.
but it's learned a lot about like why they do things the way they do. Like, because it's not like between the whole Trump Foundation and the Hillary Clinton and the Clinton Foundation, like how people move money around and how it works. Like, I think a lot of it's been explained.
Yeah, those are
also
completely
I feel like
opposite of each other. But
but I felt like also this year a lot has been explained on taxes even more. Like there's been a lot more videos about how taxes actually work in the country versus before. Like, I mean, maybe I'm just blind, like you were saying about the debates, but like this has been like full breakdown videos of like, this is how someone gets taxed and this is what Hillary wants to do and this is what Trump wants to do. And then now after that, you learn how to do taxes.
Right. Or you could just be more stable in your reasoning for wanting,
one thing or the other.
Or whatever. Yeah. I do think this is a good point about really being able to see and hear what the richest people in the world are thinking or talking about, because there is a huge gap, obviously. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't like them, but I don't know why. But now we have reasons.
Yeah, exactly. Like you have reasons. I don't know. It just seems like because it's so blown up, everything about it's blown up, including the minute details that we usually miss. Like, I don't remember this kind of shit happening with like John Kerry and Bush. Like there's no Bush too. Bush Jr.
Yeah, and maybe I wasn't paying attention enough, but like I do remember Romney's money being a thing that people talked about a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. People talk about money because it's important.
You got to know.
You got to be in the know.
Why do you have all that money? Why are you giving some to me?
Mm-hmm. Specifically, Monica.
Yeah. I need it.
We're doing I'm doing no spend November, but I don't know if you were.
What?
Thing where I'm not spending money. I'm not going out to eat
Oh, no
at all.
spend November. That's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Trying to really
make spaghetti later.
we will make spaghetti later.
Yeah.
I can go to the grocery store though. That's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fine. I just can't go like.
No spend November. Well, it kind of goes got a thing at the end.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun little challenge.
What?
Not necessarily for us because we're really poor, but so I'll just skip to that part. Not necessarily the charity, but there's a Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then Giving Tuesday. So on Tuesday, you're supposed to donate money to a charity.
Oh yeah.
So maybe if people do no spend November, then they could see how much money they saved and then donate a part of that to something on Giving Tuesday.
On Giving Tuesday. That's after Black.
I think that's the 29th.
That's after Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
Ooh,
29th
I forgot we're getting close up to that. I completely forgot about Black Friday shopping.
Yeah, which you can do on Amazon.com.
Yeah, you could. They have crazy deals.
No,
that's the thing about it.
It's Cyber Monday. You could.
Cyber Monday is now a whole week long anyway, so don't even leave your house. Hang out with your family on Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and then go shopping online later in a chair, preferably naked. Anyway, politics. What's the next topic?
Wait, what?
Why not shop on the Amazon naked?
Oh, I see. I
you're at
thought
home.
you were still hanging out with your family. At
No,
that point. And I
your
was like,
family
why
is
is everyone
gone.
naked?
This is when after everyone's gone.
Okay, family's gone, and then you shop
Then
online
you
naked.
Casually shop online in the nude.
Okay. And then give to charity the next day.
Or for me, I'd be wearing my Jedi robe because I don't like to be naked.
Okay. Do you naked under the robe?
Yeah, maybe. No, probably not. Probably wear basketball shorts, but no shirt.
Cool. Now that we know what Mike's going to shop online in.
Do you go fully naked under robes?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't know.
Not all the time. If I'm like hanging out, sometimes I'll put sports bra.
Sometimes I'll put. Other times I'll just let it all relax.
Yeah, you gotta free ball a little bit,
Before a nice gentleman comes over to give you a blowjob.
It's much easier if you're already wearing a robe with nothing on underneath. They can just blow you right through the...
Politics.
Yeah, just the election. I don't know, man.
I feel like a lot of talk about voter fraud and voting accessibility has been talked about this election too,
and getting people
that people
number
to vote
up that are actually voting.
I feel like the number is going to go up. I feel like it's going to be way more. We did vote, and our ballots are in, and they're counted. They made it through the rough distance between California and Washington.
Yeah.
We actually put them on pigeons, so we were kind of worried they weren't going to get there.
But they made it.
But they made it, and the pigeons made it, and they're happy.
That way we didn't have to pay for postage.
Yeah, that's right. Postage-free pigeon. But yeah, I think because there was a lot of talk about how there's some states that don't even you can't even vote by mail in like 13 states.
Yeah, well,
that's crazy to me.
Somebody was just like, "Why Tuesday?"
Yeah, that was on John Oliver.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's because farmers,
right? Because farmers had to go to church or some shit.
Yeah, they
couldn't do it on a weekend.
They didn't want to do it on Sunday because of church, and then Monday would be the travel day, and then Tuesday would be the day you vote, which just seems so.
It is so weird. Well, it's still weird to just have it on one day.
It should be a whole week of voting, for sure.
A whole week of voting? Yeah, there should be some easier way, but
yeah,
we're working on it.
We're doing it. Any other positives
for the
about
election? I think that there's been some funny stuff that have come out of it, like SNL and stuff like that. It's always a little bit more fun to watch.
Oh yeah, when
the political climate's a little aggressive.
Yeah, when it's all a shit show.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin's Trump is like amazing.
I haven't seen it.
It made him really mad. Donald Trump got really mad at him. Yeah, but it's really good. He's really good at it.
That's fun.
And then Kate McKinnon does Hillary.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched any of those. I've been really trying to pull back as it gets closer and closer because it gets more heated.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was just it's pretty much all they been focusing on. You got to talk about it.
You got to talk about it. You got to be about it.
Yeah, I'm positive of the election almost being over. Is that you don't have to hear about emails anymore?
Yeah, no. You just have to worry about your emails after this.
Yeah.
Your own personal emails.
My own personal emails. What if somebody goes through our Hug Life podcast emails?
Our Hug Life
podcast.
They're
gonna find.
Say goodbye and I love you guys.
Oh yeah, you want to say it on the podcast?
Hey everybody, this is Mitch Burrow. You can check me out at www.
Okay, all right. I don't know.
I just wanted to say that I love my roommates, and I'm leaving to go to a show at Pepperdine University. Check me out.
Check out Mitch's website. Is your website
They're
updated,
listening
Mitch?
right now.
Is your website? Is it updated as it's going to be? All right, that was Mitch Burrow.
love
Not a
it.
favor of blowing himself through time.
No,
No.
yeah. I figured we didn't have time to ask him,
Yeah,
but
it's
I kind of
okay.
wanted to know.
We can do an update next week, maybe on it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we can talk about it next week.
Blowing yourself update.
Mhm. Didn't we have some? Oh, that was it. Never mind. I was going to say, didn't we have something last week we wanted to talk about? Oh, it was the poll that we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's always so hard to find the positive in this kind of stuff, but it is good to have conversation. And I have seen a couple times on Facebook where someone's been like, "That's not a real fact," and the other person actually goes, "Really?" And he's, "Yeah, look," and he's like, "Oh, you're right." And they
It's
actually
tough.
like listen though. So like people
Yeah.
are more. I think it's less about being right. No, it's less about knowing the right thing and more about being right is what the problem is with a lot of people online.
Yeah.
They want to be. They don't want to look like idiots. When I'm like, you're not an idiot if you read the wrong thing. You don't know. It's just it's like not knowing. It's okay.
Right. Which is, I mean, people needed to start doing it anyways, but if you're like reading into it more,
Yeah.
then that's important for a lot of things, not just politics, but just,
Definitely.
just stuff in general.
Just
so then maybe people will be better about.
Yeah, people are doing well still. People are doing great. Can't
People
be
are
mean.
doing
Can't look bad. We got to do the top 5 turnaround. It's 40 minutes in.
Okay.
You excited?
Yeah, that's fun. I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see.
All right, I'm nervous.
I'll
You
try
made
to
me
help
really
you
nervous.
a little bit.
You're gonna help me?
Maybe. This is the 5 craziest quotes from the campaign trail.
Okay,
So
and I
this
have to
is
say why
the
they're
whole-
not crazy.
Right, why it's a good thing that they said this.
Oh
Okay.
man. Well,
It's
I can
not-
say this. The first thing I can't say to any of these is it's good because now we know they're a ding dong. 'Cause That'd be the first thing I would
Right,
say.
yeah.
So I can't say that. That's just assumed.
And they're not
for
all Trump, by the way.
They're
so-
not?
No. So
Some
that
of them are who?
it's over the whole thing. So
Over
there's some
primaries?
there's some other
Okay.
candidates involved
Okay.
here. But we will start with him when he said he would bomb the shit out of them when people asked him about Syria and ISIS.
He would bomb the shit out of them?
Yeah, he said, I would bomb the shit out of them. He said that in Iowa at a rally.
He would bomb the shit. He said shit too?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's very... I will say the positive out of this, that's going to be my first positive. I do think it's stupid that we have to look at political candidates without them like swearing or being real people. And by
Yeah.
saying something like that, it's a terrible thing to say and it's stupid to say. But this election has had a lot of people swear more than I feel like any other election, which I'm like, they're people too.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like Obama's been holding back for like 8 years
yeah.
of like how fucking cool he is,
Yeah,
But,
and now-
but now he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And so that is, I know
Now,
some
is that
people,
a reason to vote for a candidate? Absolutely not. Because
No.
that's something that people say. They're like, I want to vote for so-and-so because they speak what they say and
or
they tell it as it
I
is.
could see myself having a beer with him or
Yeah,
whatever.
like,
and I'm
no.
like, no.
But it is good that they're acting like real people so you see what they truly think.
Yeah, well, also, okay, so that's good for that. But the one, going back to positive spinning, I guess, I do, with Trump, people like that he like says whatever he wants. And I kind of like that because of the same reason. Now, that's really how he feels. So you can definitely tell he doesn't know about this thing, or he would be aggressive about that thing or whatever. When a lot of politicians, including Hillary, are really good at not answering stuff. And you're like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking
I'm
about.
going to say there's a 10% chance that someone in that audience, I'm making that number up, there's probably someone in that audience at that Iowa rally or reading that article that had no idea what was happening in Syria,
yeah.
and now they know about it
yeah.
because the guy said something so ridiculous that he's like, how come that's not the right thing to do? What is that? And then they
and they're
Googled
like,
it, and they're
Syria's
like,
a country.
oh, okay.
Got it.
Yeah. I think we really nailed this first one.
I think that was good.
You proud of
Bomb the
me?
shit out of them. Well, yeah, because there was a bunch of politicians that were like, I don't feel comfortable with him having like the nuclear codes, right?
Yeah.
And that
That pretty much
that's pretty much nailed it right there.
just nailed it right
Bomb
there.
the shit out of them. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Number
2 or 4, I guess technically one of the. Do you count down or do you count up?
I don't know.
I'm kind of confused by it, but it's different every time. which
Okay,
is
we'll
fine.
go Carly Fiorina.
Oh, I remember her.
You remember her Planned Parenthood?
No, I don't remember what she said.
Basically, I think she got caught up in like a fake video type of thing.
Really?
Where it was like, this is what an abortion is like. And she describes it as, and then you see this fetus on the table moving and kicking and stuff like that. And she said that she had seen a video of that. So basically she's saying an abortion is like taking a live baby out of the thing, having it still be alive, like on this
and then
tray.
Like watching it die like a
Right.
fish
And
out of
that
water.
was like
That's weird.
it was in response to defund, like she wanted to defund Planned Parenthood because of this video.
I think that's a great pitch for a horror movie. Like that idea of a fetus. And I mean, I think she just supplied Hollywood with a very terrifying thing, you know?
Oh, man.
Because there's a lot of dead baby stuff in like horror movies.
Yeah, babies are like evil babies.
Yeah,
really
they
scary.
really are into that. So she did that. That's good for her, just giving people more fodder for the
Yeah.
Hollywood fire. Also, I would think that anyone would be like, what? Is that really what an abortion is? And then they look up what an abortion is. And they're like, oh, now I'm learning more about the female
Right, and
anatomy.
maybe that would change. I think there's a lot of people who
Same
are
with
like,
Syria, but
I
guess whatever.
think this thing because I'm supposed to, or because I have this little bit of information where I'm like, yeah, that makes sense to
Yeah.
me. But if you haven't read the whole thing, you're like, well, maybe that's not what I really think.
It's when
or
you hear
whatever.
something so ridiculous that you're like, that can't be right. And then it makes you want to
Then
look
you
and
have to
see
go
what is right.
Look
Yeah.
up what it actually is.
Which I'm sure all of these have that apply to them, but
What was? Oh, okay. Okay, ready?
yeah,
So this is 3.
3.
Whatever. What's his fucking name? Carson. Ben Carson.
Ben Carson.
I don't know. I was going to call him Bob.
Bob, old
Bob Carson.
Bobby, old
I've
Buddy
been paying
Carson.
attention, obviously. Ben Carson. It was after there was a shooting in Oregon at that community college.
Uh-huh.
And he was on Fox and Friends. And they asked what he would do in that situation. And he said he would not cooperate with the gunman. And that he wouldn't stand there and let him shoot him. He would go, hey, guys, let's attack him. That's what his fucking plan was. And he's
Let's
like, and then
attack
they're like,
him.
can you explain it? And he's like, well, there's a lot of us, and so and we're like, but he's got a gun. Like,
So his idea is to D-Day throw numbers at it, just numbers of people
Yep,
at it.
yeah.
He had
Let's
it
all just go.
all at once.
Yeah, and I don't know at what point in, hey guys, everybody attack him. He's not already shot, but apparently not. So
So is he saying if he was a hostage?
yeah, not even a hostage. Like a shooter comes in, he's pointing a gun at him, and he goes, hey everybody, let's attack that guy.
Oh, really?
Well, he's got a gun pointed at his face.
I mean, you know what they call that an active shooter situation is what they call that, you know? And active shooter people that train like offices and what to do love this because now they know like, hey guys, don't do this.
They're like, don't
Like,
play it.
they can now make a fun joke in their presentation on what to do if there's an active
It's true.
shooter.
Yeah, if you're trying to analyze how people actually would
Yeah.
react in something like that, you're
Mhm.
like, why is that something that you
Yeah.
thought? I'm sure everyone reacts differently.
Also,
than they think.
this thing would definitely bring up why gun control is a major issue in America. This
Absolutely.
quote. So,
Yeah.
of hey guys, attack him, because that would lead to, well, hey guys, what if I had a gun when he had a gun, and then that just like
Shoot him
escalates.
back. That seems to be working great.
Yeah, and then it's like, what if I had a tiger and he had a gun, and he had a gun, and he had another tiger, and then you just add like
Right.
animals on it.
This
What if I was riding a
crazy-
dinosaur when it was
crazy
a tiger?
Duel that's happening here.
What if I had a tank?
Yeah.
If everyone just had a tank at school.
This is like when we would have to go over drills with the kids that I worked with. I'd be like, all right, so if there's a fire and there's smoke over there, then we'll go this way. And they're like, what if there's a fire all around us, like on every side? And I go, we should fucking be dead because it took us that long to notice there was fire on every side of us. God,
Did you say fuck to them too? You should
Oh, yeah.
fucking be dead, idiot.
I had the fifth
kids.
graders. I used to swear at them all the time. No, I'm just kidding. But they would, just the craziest. What if he had a bunch of guns but like just like ridiculous scenarios, but
What
you
if
had
I
to go
like
over it.
7 guns.
Right. I don't know, man. Anyways. Okay.
It sounds like a very like 8-year-old boy
That
thing
was
to
3,
say.
right? Yeah. Okay, we'll do this one.
What if my arm was just a gun? Like RoboCop.
You're like,
Actually,
well,
RoboCop
it's
had a pistol that
not.
he kept on
So,
his hip.
yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry, nerds.
definitely. All right. Hillary's Snapchat joke.
What was this?
Snapchat joke. Okay, I gotta let you answer before I chime in. Okay, so she was at a rally, also in Iowa, and she said, "You may have noticed I recently launched a Snapchat account." And she goes, "I love it. I love it. Those messages delete themselves right away."
Oh, that was her joke? It's like an email server joke?
Right.
You know what? She just inspired a bunch of old people to get on Snapchat. That's my positive.
They're like, if she can
positivity.
do it,
And she's actually showing people that you can use Snapchat for non-sexual means.
How do you know that's not what she's doing?
Oh, really? She's taking some boober pics?
I have theories about just the sexual environment in politics.
Do you think everyone's banging each other secretly?
But I do think like there's just so many different types of relationships now that there's no way that someone up there isn't like swinging or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, or maybe Hillary and Bill
Put
had
your
a
keys
thing where
in
he
this
could fuck the
fishbowl.
interns. Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
That's just, maybe that's part of their deal.
Yeah, you don't know.
We don't know. But as our society, we want them to be so perfect and religious and a family and blah, blah, blah. What's wrong with them just being into other stuff?
Yeah,
Maybe she pegs him. I don't know. I hope so, but I don't know.
He's like a 70-year-old man.
Yeah.
That's a weird White House residence area.
That's what I think's going on. Anyways,
so what were you gonna say about it? I was gonna say it inspires people of all ages to use Snapchat.
I like that she's like a little bit loose about that stuff.
Yeah,
like
you're making a joke. It's clearly a joke.
We've had to hear about your fucking emails forever, so
might as well make a joke about it. And she's
Right.
also apologized for it like 800 times, which is really annoying.
There was another quote on this list that I didn't pick because I think it's boring, but when Bernie, they were debating, and he's like, I know I shouldn't say this, but yeah, we're tired of hearing about your damn emails. And she goes, me too. Like, it's...
Yeah.
He goes, she's right. So, which is true. Whatever. I understand.
And that's the Burn Man saying
different things going on now, but... No, 21.
The Burn Man.
Yeah.
All right, Monica.
Oh.
Number one.
This is so stupid. Yeah.
Who is it?
Back to the Donald J. Trump.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about Senator John McCain.
Uh-huh.
And he said he was only a war hero because he was captured.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, he basically said he's not a war hero because he was captured. He goes, I like people that weren't captured.
Oh,
because he was a POW, he's like, he wasn't good at it, basically. He's not a war hero.
I guarantee that comment made like a bunch of people donate to POW charities all across the country, for sure.
Oh, there you go. That's good. Yeah.
Just by saying that.
Maybe it made you treat a veteran in your life a little bit differently because you're like, I'm sorry.
I'm not going to treat Mitch Burrow better. I don't
you
know.
Think about,
what you say.
well, he wasn't captured.
He never said he was a good helicopter mechanic.
He said he was a good helicopter mechanic.
Hey, man.
I think that it, like when I read it, it made me go, that guy had to go through so much shit. Like, you're saying, you're like, oh, he got captured. Like, that's so crazy. And like, it made me feel bad for him doubly because this guy's like, no, you're not a hero.
And then you have to have this dumb rich kid, like, because he got all his money from his dad. So you're just like, oh,
yeah,
no,
and
this
never
guy.
and like got out of the draft and all that shit. So, but yeah, but it did make me think like, oh man, that would be so crazy to not only be captured, but then have to come back and be like a normal person again.
Yeah.
So you're right. It did make me like think better about
that's crazy.
veterans, I guess.
Yeah,
I would donate if I had money.
Yeah, we would do a lot of things if we had money.
Yeah. Anyways, it's pretty good. It's top 5.
That was a good one.
There was plenty of other quotes that were crazy, but
yeah, but that was good though.
Yeah.
Would you like to do the quiz now? We're at about over 50 minutes already.
Yeah.
This is a good one. This was a good job. You did a great job on that, Monica.
Up. Thanks, man.
I think you're the best.
You're the best.
All right, let's do the quiz. The quiz today is very exciting. Completely off topic.
No.
Nothing like this at all. Nothing about politics. It's important. It's an important question, though.
Because now we can be done talking about politics.
Yeah. It's called
Forever.
What Type of Bitch Are You?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Top bitch.
I'm actually going to do it again because I realized I hastily picked my last question.
What type of bitch are you?
I got the hiccups a little bit.
You ready?
I think so. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
What type of bitch are you? Want to say question 1?
Sure. Choose a drink. We got A cocktail, those look like Cosmos, honestly. Red wine, tequila, beer, champagne, or whiskey.
I chose whiskey when I did it.
Well, I was going to choose.
Well, if you want to choose whiskey, I can go beer. I do both of them.
Well, I'm trying to think of what my bitchy character would.
Well, it's not your character. It's you. What would you
No,
drink?
I know, but me being a bitch, what would I drink?
Only when you're sick.
I don't know. I drink a lot of these things. I'm going to go beer.
Beer? Okay.
Yeah, so you can do whiskey.
Choose an artist. Beyonce, Shakira, Adele, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Britney Spears. Kind of upset they're all singers. I kind of wanted, when you say artists, pick like...
You wanted like a painter?
Yeah.
You're like Beyonce or
Frida
Kahlo?
Kahlo. I picked Adele.
Okay.
Because I'm rolling in the deep.
I picked Bay, of course.
Choose a purpose.
Beyonce.
Money, peace, knowledge, power, justice, or love. I picked knowledge when I did this.
I'm going to go justice.
Ooh, that's a good one, you superhero. What you doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Choose a hobby.
A peace, but you kind of need justice first.
Shopping, archery, reading, baking, exercise, or
Choose a hobby.
DIY.
Shopping, archery. Why is archery a hobby?
I picked baking because I like to eat baked goods.
Yeah, that's good.
What did you pick?
I'm going to go
Just-
exercise.
I know you're going to do that. Choose a weapon, a knife, a gun, your bare hands, a bow and arrow, a heel, or your wit and charm. I picked a bow and arrow.
Oh, I'm going to pick wit and charm. That's all I got. I don't like violence.
I like bows and arrows. Choose lipstick. Green, black, red, gold, pink, or brown. Brown lipstick's a weird choice. Is that brown, by the way? I can't even tell. It looks black to me.
It's definitely not black, but
And
it's
then
like
black looks like dark purple to me.
No, that's black, but
I can't tell.
the brown does look like more of a purpley brown mocha type of thing.
Weird.
Yeah.
It
Anyway.
shows green.
Ooh, I'm going to go pink.
Is it the kind of lipstick you'd wear if you put on your bitch outfit?
Yeah.
Now you got to choose a quality in a partner. Passion, honesty, adventure, good looks, intelligence, or patience. I chose honesty. Honesty.
Good one. I'm going to go intelligence. I think I've been dating dumb people.
Yeah. Just agreeing with you. Yeah. Yep. Oh, pretty dumb. Choose a destination. You got a beach with a sailboat. You got a log cabin. You got a city. It looks like an Italian city with narrow streets. You got camels in a desert. Times Square in New York, or a solo umbrella and a beach chair on an empty beach. Monica, where would you like to go? I picked the sailboat one.
I'm going to go cabin in the woods.
Also a good horror movie. I watched a horror movie recently, like isn't yesterday for Halloween.
Yeah, you did a good job. Did you sleep okay last night?
It was the Poltergeist, the original. Slept fine. I think you could actually handle that one too, Monica. It's not that... There was one time where it got scary, and it was probably one of the least scary parts. It just involved a clown, and I just hate clowns.
Yeah, clowns suck.
Yeah. Now you got to choose a car, and this is where I chose that smart car without thinking, so I kind of want to look at the other ones I chose. So the other options I had, which was was that a Tesla? The top left? I don't know. There's an SUV, a convertible. It looks like a Dodge Viper. Bottom left. VW and a smart car.
I'm going with this Viper-looking sports car thing.
Okay, I can't.
Whoa, what?
I think I actually am going to go with a smart car again, because why not? I like parallel parking well.
Okay.
All right. I got the nice bitch.
Ooh.
You compliment girls in the bathroom at clubs and toast to how much you love your friends. You upload killer selfies when your ex comes online and cut your shirts to make them crop tops. Nailed it.
I like it.
Yeah. Is a crop top when you just have no middle part?
Uh-huh.
Oh. How many crop tops do you own?
0.
Me too.
We could make some later.
All right. Out of your clothes, and then we'll wear them both?
I think my shirts would already be a crop top on you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
I got the pretty bitch.
Pretty bitch? What does that say?
It says, you'll leave a party early to summon a booty call. You'll wear a full face of makeup with yoga pants and a sweatshirt. This is so fucking wrong. One look from you has a man wrapped around your fingers. This one's clearly you.
Really?
I was the other one.
I'm the nice bitch. I'm not the pretty bitch. I never put on makeup.
I want to know what the other one is. This the same as you got last time?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of want to know what the other. Where's the bad bitch? That's what I want.
Oh, I was thinking basic bitch.
Oh, there's probably on there, but
Basic bitch. You
real
only do things
basic.
easily.
Do things
That's basic.
on the lowest level.
Oh, the basic level. You finish IKEA furniture and don't put the stickers on.
Yeah. What?
What was that? What
I don't know. It keeps reading stuff that it shouldn't be.
on
reading.
Facebook?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that during the podcast?
Well, because
this is our one-on-one
quiz,
connection hour.
The quiz was listen to us connect for an hour. We don't talk to each other when we're not doing the podcast.
No, you ignore me.
I just tell him he sucks at video games.
That's
All right,
weird.
Charity, ready? You're gonna like this one. I think it was started by fishermen in Alaska.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep
It's
going.
called Sea Share.
Sea share for
Yeah.
seamen.
And it's basically these fishermen guys, they take the extra seafood and they donate it to food banks everywhere because it's such a high protein and nutrient food that they think it's good for people to have. So it's been there for like 20 years. They're actually based in Bay Ridge Island now, but
Ooh.
and they've donated over 200 million seafood servings.
That's good.
I think that's cool. I didn't even...
Sea share.
I'm sure
Is it all
at
one
food
word?
banks, it's probably, seashare.org. You can learn more about it. The nutrition, they got a little short film here you can check out.
Nice.
And you can donate. I thought it was cool.
Mhm.
And, whatever. It's November. Holidays start making you think of helping out families that maybe don't have food on those days. So
Yeah.
seafood's good. I like seafood. I'm going to have salmon after this.
I like
actually.
seafood too. Did you make me salmon?
Do you want salmon too?
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to know the offer was there.
Oh, well, you guys were eating chicken, so.
I know, it was pretty good. All right.
Good.
That was it. That was the podcast.
Let's watch a Christmas movie.
A Christmas movie right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, wait, what? How did I get roped into this so quickly? Oh, man.
Because you realized you suck at video games, so we should watch a Christmas movie.
Well, I wasn't
instead.
going to play video games with you there. Because I've definitely learned I don't want to do that ever again.
Around me?
Yeah.
Good, that's what I've been going for.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's hurtful, but it's fine.
It's swords and whores from the other room is okay, but
Swords and Horrors from the other room?
yeah.
I thought we were going to watch the World Series. It started just now.
Oh, yeah, shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Anyways, love you guys.
Love you
Check out
so much.
all of our stuff. Buy a t-shirt.
Buy a t-shirt.
We will see you soon.
I'll see you so soon.
See you tomorrow.
Put on your Thanksgiving smock for us.
So I'll wake you up in the morning.
Wake you up wide awake in the morning.
Kisses on your toes.